got you. I got you.
Come on, George, at the rim! At the rim!
Nice, John.
What we gotta do put on for the community? I'm on that. Nah. You're not gonna keep doing that.
Good D.
Oh my God! Alley-oop.
60?
I couldn't hold Brian. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the style points for sure.
Moving and grooving.
We could just show all our highlights.
Yeah,
We don't need to show anything else, just our highlights.
Who wants it? Oh, I see you.
There you go.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Paul in at point. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
You spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big men of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
No luck that time either. And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now here's Brunson. This game he had 28 points. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
2-2. Pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Bridges refusing to settle for the layup.
NBA season 1-2-2025 Game 8. Games and highlights will be coming up next on Bids International Sports Showdown 2025.
That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Robinson. And no good that time. Good defense by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Buries it down low.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Anunoby against Johnson. With the fadeaway. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York ball. Looking now at some numbers for Devin Vassell. New York trailing. Brunson with it. Shoots from 12. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball
The
handling.
NBA season 1-2-2025 Game 8 matchup is now live streaming on Goats International Sports Showdown 2025.
And another shot. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Anunoby against Wembanyama. And Brunson, here we go. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
And it's Sohan missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
2 points. That one goes.
And that's how
New
you
York San Antonio scores 3 for New York Knicks 4-3.
Paul passes to Sohan. Johnson outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And he can't get the first one. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Now here's
NBA
Brunson.
season 1-2-2025 Game 8 matchups will be coming up next on Goats International Sports Showdown 2025.
By Bridges. Bridges got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
13 feet away. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Good on the shot. He's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wembanyama up top. No good on the 3.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Brunson, good.
The defense got crossed out, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. And while we see a number of players get hurt during the season, Richard, Mikal Bridges has remained very durable.
He's just an old school player. That's what they used to do. If you were healthy, you played in every single game, and he's found ways to stay healthy.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. OG Anunoby, number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Sohan. Paul outside. Passes it to Johnson. Shoots over Anunoby. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Bridges dishes to Robinson. The pass to Brunson. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Johnson. Anunoby sends it back.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
So for New York, their last game, a win against the Clippers. Here's Sohan. They get it back. Paul for 3. It's good from long range. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
Even when he's well covered, Paul is dangerous. He has so many tricks in his bag to help beat the defense.
Game 8 Los Angeles
Brunson, no
Lakers
good.
4-3
Spurs
Toronto
trail by 4.
Raptors 1-6.
And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Bridges with the board. Anunoby in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
19-12.
Zohan, the pass to Vassell. Shoots over Bridges. Vassell, no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Now Brunson. 10 points for him. Yes, that goes in. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. We know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates.
So San Antonio goes with the first
He made
five on the
Indiana
floor.
Pacers
Dimes,
24
and he could not get that one to go.
24.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And so he hits both. The Knicks leading by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hart from outside the arc. Tries again. Out to Bridges. Collins against Hart. Pass to McBride. From past the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Anunoby passes to McBride. Barnes grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
They make Denver Nuggets 4-3, Minnesota Timberwolves 4-3.
Here's Bassett. Scoreless thus far. Barnes outside. San Antonio again missing. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's Dimes. Outside, Jones. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McBride. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Barnes for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face. This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
14.
Here's Dimes, defended by Bridges. Dimes, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 10-point lead. Now here's Achua. He's guarded by Collins, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
So for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns comes in for OG Anunoby, and it's Payne in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Dimes. 8 points his last outing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so it's New York going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
The Knicks leading by 10. So with Paul on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling, excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. And that's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Here's Barnes. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Over Hart. Barnes can't get it to go. New York leading by 12. And here is Hart. No scoring in this one. Robinson kicks to Hart. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Barnes can't get it to go. Passes to Brunson. Over Jones, and again it's Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 16.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Sohan. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And again it's Jalen Brunson. 18 points for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Towns. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
San Antonio calls timeout. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And New York making a change here. Bridges checks in. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Paul in for Jones to stop the drought. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. Paul knows how to make any 5-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
And that one falls for Paul.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him.
Both free throws good from Paul. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Hard finds Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Bridges isn't the biggest guy. He is a fighter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Last year, 90%. And he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Spurs trail by 20. Now here's Paul. He has 7, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 5, the Spurs.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
The Knicks leading by 20. Thompson with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Okay, one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The pass to Paul. Brunson with some nice D.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I like when Vassell takes initiative on offense because it forces defenders to compromise at times.
For San Antonio, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The first free throw is good.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Vassell hits them both.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot. And he's not done growing yet. As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Brunson against Paul. And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Unloads. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Brunson against Paul. Out to Bridges. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10-15 on the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the shot goes in. Paul's got 4 this quarter.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
And it's Towns missing. Spurs trail by 17. Here's the teardrop. Shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 22 is their biggest lead. Brunson the pass to Towns. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Kept alive.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Robinson passes to Bridges. And Hart has it in the corner. Trying to get open is Robinson. Hart, that's good. Hart's got his first points of the night.
They've settled into a groove offensively here in the second.
Sohan, and the shot goes in. The Knicks leading by 19 points. Pass to Towns. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Not gonna go that time. Good work defensively by Paul. Sohan, the pass to Paul. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. If you think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
So it's New York now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Brunson, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Chalk up 2 there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby against Wembanyama. Anunoby gets to Brunson. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dimes the pass to Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama has got his 2nd bucket.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Hart the pass to Brunson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Spurs trail by 13. Feeds to Johnson. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Towns. Here's Anunoby. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
San Antonio making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. Off the inbound pass. The shot will not fall.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. Guarded close. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Achua, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 20-7 run. Ball passes to Collins. He can't hit that time. Bridges with some nice defense. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, a chance here to check out Chris Paul. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 9 assists and 4 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And that one falls for Bridges. Cameron Payne's checked in for Josh Hart. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Trey Jones comes in for Paul. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Jones kicks to Collins. There's the pass to Bassey. Outside, Jones. Pass to Dimes. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Achua's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payne. A rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dimes.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Anunoby, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 9-point lead. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
They didn't shoot the ball very well. That's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. New York leading by 9. Robinson is out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Jalen Brunson, for the NBA at least, is small in stature, but his tremendous footwork enables him to operate inside and out. He says, I've tried to make my game for what I had as versatile as possible. I've got to be crafty. I'm not jumping out of the gym. I'm not racing down the floor in 2 seconds, but I'm going to keep you off balance. Kevin?
Oh, I love his game. David, I know you do as well. Hey, thank you. Here's Paul. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Johnson, that's for 2. Here's Sohan. That one doesn't drop. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Bridges shot, good.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got 5.
Nice shooting reflexes on display from Johnson. He's got such a quick release. It is off as soon as he touches it.
Inside, here's Bridges. Missed inside.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's Paul. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Shoots over Bridges, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Vassell's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. Brunson against Paul. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 27 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Up top, Vassell. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Sohan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Here's Brunson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he makes the first. Jones checked in for San Antonio. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Spurs trail by 10. Passes it to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Brunson.
And the rookie turning up the intensity. Wembanyama absorbs the foul there on the shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations. But he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And now the Knicks on the break. McBride's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. When it comes to Trey Jones, Richard, what has impressed you most about him so far?
Well, Kev, it's his deceptive versatility. He scores, he passes, he rebounds, he does everything at a solid rate. And most importantly, this man just plays so hard when he's out there.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's McBride, covered by Vassell. Towns the pass to McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there is a lot to like about Jalen Brunson's game. He pays attention to the details.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. That one falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second team foul.
Here's McBride. Still yet to score. Misses from close range. Vassell with it. He kicks it to Jones. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 7 points for Johnson.
That's good defense, but Johnson with the size and body control, man, that's tough to counter.
Here's McBride, covered by Vassell. McBride's shot is off.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
And it's Sohan missing.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Out to the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 8. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson inside. Defended by Towns. Shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Payne comes in for Jalen Brunson. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes comes in for Keldon Johnson. Now the pass to Towns. Collins with some nice D. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Wembanyama. Takes it off the glass. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. In third, the Knicks. Number 5, the Spurs.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
And it's Towns missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Spurs passing it around. Dimes the pass to Collins, and he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point New York lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Down low, here's Towns. They could use a bucket, and the layup is up and in. Towns has got 8.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboard. He is too big to miss.
Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Achua. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for New York. 22 is their biggest lead. Pass to Achua. Hart kicks to Achua. Over Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
The Knicks leading by 4. McBride passes to Payne to the left side wing. Here's McBride. He's guarded by Collins, and the dunk by Towns. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Spurs on defense. They trail by 6. Beyond the arc, and McBride gets it to go. McBride's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Now here's Jones. They need this.
2 minutes remaining in the
Payne
third.
grabs the board. New York leading by 9. .146 left in the third. Here's Towns. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he gets the bucket. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Achua. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Payne. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Stolen by Collins. Here's Dimes. And the basket is good. Now just a 5-point New York lead.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Payne in the post. Working on Collins. Payne can't hit. Spurs shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now Payne hasn't made one yet. Passes it to Towns. Over Collins. And that one's good. Towns. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Silky smooth there from the mid-range. Cat's mechanics on that jump shot are excellent.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, and pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack.
Greg Popovich distilling it down to one simple concept. Be aggressive.
Hey, guys, he knows this game so well. When they control momentum, the pace, they're much harder to beat.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got Dimes. Barnes out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Bassey in at the 5 spot.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Dimes. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Count that one. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
The pass to Bassey. Spurs passing it around. Barnes can't get it to go. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Brunson kicks to Achua. Pass to Bridges. Off target from outside.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Barnes can't get it to go.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Shoots from the baseline and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Knicks leading by 11. Bridges outside. Over Paul. Here's Achua. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dimes. And that one, good. Dimes got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Spurs.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Achua, another shot, and it's good on the way up. Achua's got his first bucket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Barnes. Offensive rebound. And that one is hammered home.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. There's the triple. Good on the triple. Brunson's got 36.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Sohan's checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Dimes. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Brunson, and again, it's New York.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Here's Sohan. And here is Vassell. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. Stolen. Paul with the ball. Bridges covering. The shot's good from Paul.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Brunson against Paul. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. One-man basket, put in the work, got a second chance to score.
It's good.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
And there's the pass to Achua. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get the rebound. Bassey had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Bridges. Johnson against Anunoby. Scooped up. Out to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Here's Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. He's off on the second. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Anunoby passes to Brunson. He dishes it to Bridges. And to get open is Robinson. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here's Paul. Wembanyama, no good. Paul against Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Johnson with the defensive effort.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's Sohan, defended by Towns. And it's Sohan missing. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Now here's Brunson, defended by Paul. Passes it to Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. The putback, and Robinson is right there.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with him. Nice.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Spurs trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Sohan missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And it's Vassell in the corner. The pass to Jones. Now here's Johnson. Outside, Jones. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Bridges passes to Brunson. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Strong finish delivered by Johnson, protecting the fast break and making sure they convert.
Brunson up top, defended by Jones. Brunson no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Robinson with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And the Spurs with possession.
And the enthusiasm and expectations for Wembanyama are off the charts for a rookie. That's a lot of pressure for a young man to deal with.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New York leading by 8. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Runs in the pass to Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Johnson left side. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Jones. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouling.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings.
present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Trey Jones at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Jones nails both of them.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Jones. Banked in off the glass.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 15 foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Here's what you're taking.
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, no good. Dean with it. So it's New York picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long, everyone.